There is a saying that the frog does not come out in the daytime for nothing, in that a wounded lioness does not go hunting except there is something big to be caught. Hello, listeners. It is another episode of News Analysis where we discuss trending issues and dissect current happenings. So, what's trending on today's episode? The former Women Affairs Minister has returned to court after being sacked by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So what brought this big fish back to the spotlight? The former Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, has returned to court to support a young girl who was allegedly raped by her class teacher. This comes after Kennedy was relieved of her duties as minister by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This same minister was actually appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with every atom of trust and recommendation, believing in her capacity to deliver and serve Nigerians. After delaying and after letting down Nigerians, she was relieved of her duties by this same president. In a video, Kennedy explained that she was in court to ensure justice is being served, stating that her passion for justice remains unwavering. Which justice? Inasmuch as she might have a good heart and might have good intentions, it doesn't change the fact that she wasn't just with Nigeria's finances. If justice were actually one of her conduct, she wouldn't have embezzled so much money into her pockets. At least it would have gone to the help of the poor and the widowed. She wrote on her X handle, "I remain committed to fighting for a better society. My passion for justice remains unwavering, and I will not tolerate any form of abuse, especially against vulnerable Nigerians, including children." Abeg, which English is some and the followers speak? The embezzlement of so large an amount, was that not enough abuse to Nigerian vulnerable citizens? There are a lot of people that are hungry, a lot of people that were going through hardship, and yet you shielded your eyes from this while in power and decided to steal, causing them more harm than good. And now that you're out of office, you said you won't close your eye to injustice. Abeg, what's your definition of injustice? Anyways, in accordance to what she said in her X handles, she said, "Today I represented a heart-wrenching case involving a 5-year-old girl who was sexually abused by her class teacher. This incident strengthens my resolve to combat such heinous crimes. To those who would dare perpetrate such atrocities, let this serve as a warning. I will pursue justice relentlessly in my capacity." Uju Kennedy was one of the major casualties during President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first cabinet reshuffle in October. She was one of the 5 ministers relieved of their duties, including Lola Adejon, Jamila Bayo Ibrahim, Tahir Maman, and Abdullahi Mohammed Gwarzo. She contested for the presidency under the All Progressive Congress during the 2023 general elections, but later stepped down for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Her appointment as Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development on August 21st was seen as a form of compensation for her efforts. People saying that the government and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in particular wanted to compensate her for stepping down for him during the presidential election, because there was no credible certificate or evidence of her past good deeds which merited her the position in the first place. She, however, proved President Bola Tinubu wrong and made sure that she made a mockery of herself in face of the entire Nigeria. Now she's back to claim that she is still fighting injustice. What part of injustice are you fighting? How many injustices did you fight while you were in power? Why is it now that you're trying to gain public sympathy that you're coming right out? Nigerians are watching and they have things to say as usual. One Tunde Ogundebo says, good of you for having a second address, unlike typical Nigerian professional politicians. Another netizen, in the person of Currency, says, you are just there as lawyer, but Nigeria judge knows what to do. He has everything in his hands. As a lawyer that Uju Kennedy is, she's been able to fight this case. But if indeed she's there for just the legal profession, then may the work of her hands prosper. But if this is another plot to sneak back into Nigerians' hearts and a maneuver of politics, then she should know that Nigerians are waiting and are not willing to be deceived once more.